There are many paths of spirituality, all of which are valid. Valid in the sense they all work. The most common path of being spiritual is the path of faith, of belief, that there is God. And we are supposed to believe in God, worship God, pray to God, love God, surrender to the Lord, keep God central to our lives. All based on faith, on belief. And this you find in the major theistic traditions of the world. You find it in Christianity. You find it in Islam. You find it in Judaism. In Hinduism, there are multiple theistic traditions. Shaivism, Shaktaism, Vaishnavism. There are various ways in which God is conceived and worshipped. So that's one path. And it's a deep, profound path. And very sweet path, because the path of love and worship. It's the way of bhakti, one way. Now, the problem, if you are looking for a problem, the problem with that is, because it's the way of faith, faith is the issue. Suppose someone doesn't have faith, suppose someone cannot believe, and we are living in an age where never in all of history have there been so many atheists or agnostics as there are in this age. There are large numbers of people who are either outright, we do not belong to any religion, we do not believe in any religion. Notice the word believe. We do not believe in any religion. And so, what about them? Even the word for religion in America, what's the word we use? Faith. The word we use for religion in America is faith. That means it's sort of understood that religion means believing something, having faith in something. That is one way, but the problem is that one can question it. Suppose one questions the existence of God. If you start with questions, if you start with skepticism, if you start with demanding answers from the very beginning, then the way of faith cannot begin for you. It demands faith at the beginning. Later on you may get answers, you will get answers, but not at the beginning, not in the middle, only towards the very end of it will some clarity dawn. But until then one must proceed on faith, on belief, on good grounds, but still faith or belief. There is another more direct way of being spiritual. This was understood in ancient India, that faith is not the only way of spirituality. There are other ways of being spiritual. There is an experience, a direct experience path. Vivekananda would say in this country when he came more than 100 years ago, religion is realization. If God exists, I should be able to see God. If I have an immortal soul, I should be able to feel it. It's a very empirical demand that I must be able to experience religion. I must be able to experience spirituality. So that is the way of direct experience. Patanjali, the author of the Yoga Sutras, he says you don't have to believe. You don't have to have faith or belief in that. All you have to do is practice these exercises I am giving you. In the depths of meditation, you will realize the claims of religion will become clear to you. You will validate the claims of religion. So you sit in this way, you breathe in this way, you focus your mind in this way, and you will go into deeper and deeper levels of meditation. In the depths of meditation, you will have some extraordinary experiences, visions and the like, which will demonstrate to you that what we are talking about in spirituality, in religion, is a fact. And that's also true. But suppose again you are a little skeptical about it. One might say that, how do I know? You see, the problem is extraordinary experiences is that they are extraordinary. If they are extraordinary, they are not common to everybody. If they are not common to everybody, one can doubt it. I don't doubt that you are experiencing something, but how do I know it's real? You could be hallucinating. You could be high on drugs. Or in ancient times, throughout history, the mystics of great religions, or the great religious mystics of all religions, whenever they claimed that they had experienced God, they had a vision of God, they had heard the voice of God, what was the reaction of ordinary people? What was the reaction of people in Dakshineshwar to Thakur, to Sri Ramakrishna? They were mad. They would say he's mad. He's crazy. He's off his head. apparently he sees God and talks to God. So that is the thing, it can be doubted. It can be, one can be skeptical about it. Hume, philosopher, said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. So if you made an extraordinary claim that I'm seeing God, it requires extraordinary proof, and unfortunately for the mystic there is no proof except their own experience. We don't get the proof. So one can doubt it. A neuroscientist today would claim that, they'll be polite, they won't say that you are high or you are crazy. They will say, yes, I don't doubt that you are seeing light or feeling one with the universe, but it's just a tumor in the brain, it is pressing on these, and that is giving you certain experiences. So the claim for mystical experience can be doubted, has been doubted and can be doubted. That does not mean that there are no genuine mystical experiences. There are. At the source of all the great spiritual traditions of the world, every religion, at its core there is a spiritual tradition. And the source of those spiritual traditions are the genuine mystical experiences of the founders, of the rishis, of the prophets, of the great masters of religion, of the saints and yogis and bodhisattvas. They had these experiences again and again and again. And those experiences are at the bottom of this, but it can be doubted. And the thing is, we don't have them right now. You can say that if you practice like this, you will get it. But yes, get it, it's a long and arduous path. And until then, it's still faith. It's still a kind of, you take it on faith. Why I'm saying all this is to contrast it with the Vedantic path. This Vedantic path, Jnana Yoga, the way of knowledge, Advaita Vedanta, non-dual Vedanta, the uniqueness of this I want to stress. Here is a path which does not demand that you believe. In fact, it demands you must not believe, you must understand. This is a school. Suppose in the math class or the science class, the teacher says something and says, do you get it? And the student says, no, I don't get it, but I believe you. The teacher will be upset. You must understand, you must get it. So the way of knowledge is, we must understand, it's not a question of believing. Again, if you contrast it with the way of mystical experience, in the way of knowledge, there is experience, it's experiential, it is based on experience. But the experience is our daily available experience. It does not demand any extraordinary yogic experience. In Vedanta, when you talk about the 5 layers of the human personality, body and prana and mind and all of that, that's already there. Everybody has a body. When you talk about the 3 states of waking, dreaming, sleeping, we all have those states. There's nothing extraordinary about it. It's a daily experience, a quotidian, always available experience for all of us. We all know what they're talking about. When they talk about the seer and the seen, drigdrishya, who doesn't have that experience? We all have it, we're having it right now. Subject and object, that's the very structure of all experience. So, here is some uniqueness of the way of knowledge, way of Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta. We're talking about Advaita Vedanta here. That it is based on experience, it's based on reason and understanding, and that experience it is based on is a commonly available experience. Based on our commonly available experience, Vedanta takes us step by logical step into our own reality and points out something extraordinary which we have never noticed till now. And the claim is, once you really know what you are, what we truly are, your problems will be solved. What you're looking for, you already are that. We have to discover it. Spiritual journey can be of different types. There can be a spiritual journey in space. That, this is a school. There is a church. That is a holy place. You have to go from here to that. Or you have to go to a pilgrimage place. Or God is not here. God is in heaven. You will go to heaven and then see God. So spirituality, God, the ultimate reality is not here, but it's there. Then you have a journey in space going from here to there. Vedanta is not like that. Vedanta says what we are talking about, what we are going to talk about is here also. Is here and everywhere, but here. You don't have to go anywhere. Another kind of spiritual journey can be in time. Not now, then. I see a poster after death you will see God, rather ominous. And below that will be written 1800 you call. So after death you will see God. I'm sure that's true. After death you will see God. But look at the word after. It's a time word. Not now, then. After. But Vedanta is not like that. It doesn't say something will happen after. You don't have to wait for it. It's now. It's all the time and it's now. It's everywhere and it's here. And it is ourselves. It's an inquiry into our own existence. That's the beauty of it. It's a rational, a logical inquiry into our ever-present experience of ourselves. It's not a journey in time. It's not a journey in space. Then what kind of a spiritual journey is Vedanta? It's a journey of knowledge, from not knowing to knowing, from ignorance to knowledge, from not realizing to realizing. Something is being pointed out here. It's important to make these distinctions. It's an advertisement for Vedanta, but it's important to make these distinctions. That's what makes it very appealing. If we begin to appreciate what it is, it's truly extraordinary. There is no other body of knowledge in this world as extraordinary as Advaita Vedanta. It directly points out something to us which is most valuable, and about you, about ourselves. Our favorite subject in the world, for everybody, our favorite subject is I, me, myself. And Vedanta is that. It's about you. It's about yourself. How can one not be interested in Vedanta? So it's the most interesting subject. Very logical, directly available. You're talking about something that is instantaneously available because it's now. You don't have to wait for it. You're talking about something that is effortlessly available. You don't have to do this practice or that practice and then something will happen. No, it's something already here. In Sanskrit there is a word siddha vastu, an already established reality. And that will just be pointed out to us. So this is the nature of Vedanta. And